Good morning, everyone. I want you to imagine someone who immigrates here. This person has a college degree from a prestigious university in their home country. And when they try to find work in the United States, their degree is not recognized. So that person works multiple low-wage jobs while taking care of their children, and then goes to night school to get another master's degree from the United States. That master's degree does lead to a better paying job, but every step along the way, there is bias and discrimination. At Upwardly Global, we've heard that story many times, and that story is deeply personal to me because that person is my mother. Today, 1 in 2 immigrants in the United States have a bachelor's degree or higher, yet we relegate them to a workforce where they need to work low-wage, rapid attachment jobs that have no or limited opportunities for economic mobility. At Upwardly Global, we're building models of economic inclusion on day one. You heard William talk about how we help people from resume to recertification. On the other side of that equation, we work with employers to understand their blind spots. We are working to do away with drop-down menus on applications that only acknowledge American universities. We're working with recruiters to understand that 3 years as a rideshare driver demonstrates resourcefulness. It doesn't demonstrate a liability. And we're working with employers to draft job descriptions that value hard skills. Within a year, job seekers go from delivering groceries to becoming senior data analysts at ADP, from working as a cashier at Wendy's to an electrical engineer, from being a janitor to someone who led contact tracing in the Department of Public Health. These are the stories we're talking about. This year, 130 immigrants and refugees enrolled in our Bay Area program have been placed in new jobs, earning on average $76,000 a year. The challenges in the past few years have hit our communities very hard, from the pandemic to the evacuation of Afghanistan to the war in Ukraine. But flexible funding from Tipping Point has meant that through each one of these, we've emerged as a stronger organization. During the pandemic, we used emergency funds to be able to provide laptops to our job seekers that didn't have them. As we see larger and larger inflows of refugees coming into the country, we've been able to use flexible funding from Tipping Point to meet skyrocketing demand in reskilling and upskilling. But more than that, Tipping Point understands that for organizations like us, as we grow, we don't always have access to all the right resources for that growth. Our staff at Upwardly Global, 75% identify as BIPOC or immigrants. We speak over 40 languages, and Tipping Point helped us with a DEI audit and supported us with a coach for the past 2 years to work on building a culture of belonging at Upwardly Global. And so we're very proud of the fact that during the Great Resignation, our retention rate this year is 88%. As we look to the future, by 2035, which is just around the corner, 83% of growth in our working age population will come from immigrants and the children of immigrants. It's a population that altogether has a potential to generate $10 billion more in tax revenue. We're here at Upwardly Global to change the narrative that just because you're a newcomer doesn't mean you have to start from scratch, and that your reality today says nothing about your potential tomorrow. So with that, I'm honored to welcome to the stage someone who is just as resilient as my mother. Please welcome Onujin.